I want to talk to you about something that seems to come up every time I prep. Anxiety. So, I have always struggled with anxiety my whole life, ever since I was a little kid in elementary school. But I remember I was probably medicated for about a year. I didn't like it. I think back on it, and I remember it just making me feel foggy and weird, and I really just didn't appreciate the medication. And it would make me nauseous too. I remember that. So something that happened last prep, I don't know if it was around the same time, it might have been, but I was having massive anxiety attacks in the middle of the day. And it is something that I notice I'm having again. Now that I'm getting closer to the show and I'm dieting harder and my workouts are longer, more intense. So I remember last year, pretty much around the same time, I just started having really bad anxiety attacks about like day-to-day life things, or whatever was going on in my life at the time was amplified by my anxiety. Like it was just 20 times as worse, and it just took over my whole day and it consumed me. I was just a freaking mess. I just had a big ball. Like if anyone's ever had like a panic attack or an anxiety attack, it just feels like a big like anvil is like pushing on your chest, and you just have a big like knot in your stomach. It's awful. So that started happening, and I was like, well, maybe it's just because of what I'm going through right now in life, away from prep. Like I was going through things back then, so I was like, maybe it's just that. Well, I am noticing that it's happening again. And my life, there isn't really anything stressful going on, but what I'm noticing is that anything that's sort of stressful, it's just going way overboard, super crazy, little things. So it's happening again, and so now I am attributing this to the prep. The lower carbs, just the dieting. I think even though I'm not like super hungry throughout the day, I think the fact that you're just taken away from the ability to go out and indulge yourself is stressful. It's really stressful. So, I mean, if you want to go out on the weekends and indulge yourself because you've been very good on your diet all week, usually you should be able to. On prep, you're really not able to. If you're really tired once or twice or 3 times during the week and you don't want to go to the gym, you're fine taking a rest day. On prep, you're not. So that takes a toll on you. That's really stressful. Okay, so tips to deal with anxiety. I wrote them down. I have a few. The most obvious one, to me at least, is workout. Go to the gym, go do some cardio, go have a lift. Just releasing those endorphins is really going to help any sort of anxiety attack. It's going to talk about it. That's a big thing. Getting it out there. I don't know about you guys, but I sit there and just like overthink everything. And once you have it in your mind, you just want to freaking contemplate it from every angle. And it just gets really bad because it's all just jumbled in your head and it's a freaking mess. So talk about it. Go, like Brandon and I will talk about things, and it really, really helps to just be able to like say it out loud or get it off your chest or just release it from the inside of your head. If you have no one to talk about, that's fine. Journal about it. I love journaling, and it helps immensely. So if you can't talk to anyone about it, journal about it. Write it all down. Just like I said, getting it out of your head and down on paper or in words to someone really, really relieves a lot of the anxiety. Don't dwell on it if you can. If you realize what you're doing, you're like, oh my gosh, thinking about this is giving me anxiety, try to stop. Try to think about something that doesn't give you anxiety. Try to think about something that makes you happy. If you recognize what's happening, then try to pull yourself out of it. Try to pull yourself into a different mindset. Get outside. So one big thing that Brandon and I love to do is go on hikes. We like to get outdoors on the weekends. It's so amazing to just kind of like put your phone away and enjoy nature, enjoy the outdoors, enjoy your partner. Just enjoy that. There's something about getting outside. Like for me, a long time ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I would create a big ball of anxiety inside myself, and I never really processed that, like, just taking my dog outside on a walk would help a lot. So I would do that a couple of times, but I never really put it together to like continue to do that. So I mean, if you're having a situation where you're like in your house having a panic attack, get outside. Go walk your dog. Go do something outside. Just take a walk and clear your head. Which brings me to my next 2 points. Put your phone down. Get away from your phone. There's something about social media sometimes that just can amplify the anxiety, or it just makes it worse. The whole social media thing. You guys know what I mean. Put your phone down. Put it away for the night. Like, just get rid of that for a little bit. And then if you have any sort of pet or animal or dog like I do, my little dog is like a great stress relief. Like, he is so sweet and so loving, and honestly I just like to snuggle him or go take him on a walk, and that really calms my nerves. Do not consume too much caffeine, as I turn into this anxious ball of mess, and I am just anxious and nervous and scared and like almost emotional. It just takes a toll on your adrenal glands, and it's just too much. So watch your caffeine intake, especially on prep. Because we're so tired, we generally want to overcompensate with caffeine. It will make your anxiety a lot worse, especially if you're prone to it. So watch your caffeine intake. The last thing, the thing I got on my purse, Cerazin. So I am with a company called Live International, and I love their products. I've been using them for, geez Louise, I want to say like 6 years. It's been a really long time. A really long time. So this is one of their products that I love. It's called Cerazin, and it has 5-HTP in it, ashwagandha root, but you're supposed to spray it under your tongue 3 sprays 5 times a day. I don't do that much, because then at the end of the day I'm buzzing. So you do it under your tongue. It doesn't taste the best, but a lot of medicine that's good for you does not taste the best. But anywho, it is supposed to help with anxiety. It's supposed to help with depression. So first thing in the morning lately, because I've been feeling this anxiety coming on, I've just been doing it first thing in the morning. I'll do it at lunch, and then if I want to, I'll do it again before the gym. And that's about it. But I love that stuff. I am swearing by it right now just because my anxiety is, like I said, through the roof. If you guys want some, I have a link that I will post in, I guess, the description box below, and you can go to that. Anywho, this lady is coming up next to my car, and I guess I will just keep talking to you. I'm so new to this. Like, we'll just look this way and pretend that she didn't, if I don't see her, she didn't see me, right? Yep. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Anywho, today I'm going to show you guys a really awesome workout that I did at the gym last Friday. It was a fat burning, like, weightlifting cardio bonanza. It was a ton of stuff that I put together that was basically, I was so sore, I didn't want to lift anything. I did lightweight, high rep, high volume, and it was a full body exercise. And I was really sore from it, even more. But it was perfect because it didn't tax any of my already super sore muscles. It just worked a lot of muscles that I'm not used to working. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. Next time I will see you, we'll be at the gym. If you guys are liking these, let me know. If you like the workouts, let me know. If there's a workout you would like to see, let me know. Subscribe for more. Hit the like button. I am planning on doing this all through my prep. Tomorrow will be 5 weeks out. And then I am 11 to 10 weeks out from my next show. So I'm doing 2 shows to finish this year off, and I'm going to take you guys through the whole thing. So subscribe. There will be lots of workout stuff, nutrition stuff, and then anything we do that's fun stuff. So I'll see you at the gym. Bye.
I'm just a step slip away. I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today.
Falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the haze. It's just another war, just another family torn.
Falling from my feet today.
Just a step on the edge, just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero.
Save me now.
I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me.
Just in time.
I've gotta fight today to live another day. Speaking my mind today.
My voice will be heard today.
I've gotta make a stand, but I am just a man.
I'm not superhuman.
My voice will be heard today. It's just another war, just another family
My
torn.
voice will be heard today.
It's just another kill. The countdown begins to destroy ourselves. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero.
Save me now.
I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me.
Just in time.
I need a hero to save my life. I need a hero just in time. Save me just in time. Save me just in time. Who's gonna fight for what's right? Who's gonna help us survive? We're in the fight of our lives.
When I'm ready to die.
Who's gonna fight for the weak? Who's gonna make them believe? I've got a hero living in me. I've gotta fight for what's right. Today I'm speaking my mind. If it kills me
I
tonight,
will be ready to
a
die.
hero's not afraid to give his life. A hero's gonna save me just in time. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero.
Save me now.
I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I need a hero. Who's gonna fight for what's right? Who's gonna help us survive? I'm a warrior.